everyone, this is Kim Hilsenbeck here with the City of Kyle. I'm out here today at our wastewater treatment plant and I am with Jason Beamer, who is our Division Manager of Treatment Operations. It means he runs the whole plant along with many other tasks in the city. Jason, good morning.
Good morning, Kim.
So I want to talk to you first about, tell us why we are expanding our wastewater treatment plant. What is the need for this?
Well, there's a couple of reasons actually. So the first of which is we need to increase the amount of wastewater that we can treat on a day-by-day basis and during heavy rain events and so on and so forth. Right now we're utilizing around 2.5 million of our 3 million gallon capacity here at the plant. So this expansion will take us to 4.5 million in actual day-by-day average capacity. One of the other things that we want to accomplish with this expansion is to improve the effluent quality that we have here as well.
Okay, and so for those people who don't know, what is effluent?
So effluent is the water that leaves the plant that has been completely treated. It's bacterially inert. It'll match or be better than the water quality that's in the creek already.
And where does our effluent go right now?
Well, everything flows into Plum Creek, and then Plum Creek ultimately makes its way down to the Guadalupe River and then ultimately to the Gulf Coast.
Okay. And my understanding is we do testing routinely of the effluent that's coming out of the overflow over here to make sure that it's not causing any bacteria overflow in the creek. Is that correct?
That's correct. We do testing every week for the normal parameters. We do some daily testing as well, dissolved oxygen, chlorine residuals, so on and so forth. We do bacteriological testing at least once a week, sometimes twice, depending on how the plant's been running or if we've got peak flows going on or stuff like that. We also do biological monitoring in the creek with our laboratory, where we actually take our effluent, we take creek water, and there's a very complicated process that the lab actually splits those waters up into different proportions. They use flathead minnows and a couple of other animals, aquatic animals, put them in the water and they see how well they do to make sure that the water leaving the plant, regardless of any of the individual characteristics, is overall not harming the creek.
Okay, so we've talked a little bit about why we need an expansion of our plant. We've talked about effluent. Let's talk about where we are in the plans and the schedule. We heard some folks say that they thought we were behind schedule, or that even we were at a spot where maybe the state was going to take over our wastewater treatment plant, and I'd like to address some of those concerns.
Okay, so in answer to the state taking over our plant, that's absolutely false. There is no reason to believe that. We've not been told anything like that. Moreover, the state of Texas does not have the ability. They don't have licensed operators to come run a plant.
Right.
So that's patently false.
Okay. So Jason, where are we in the schedule, the plans of the plant expansion?
Where we are in the overall schedule is about where we thought we would be at this point. The next major step is to get a complete set of plans. We'll send those to TCEQ for review and approval, and then we'll go ahead and send the whole thing out for a contract early in next year, first quarter next year, and then we will hopefully break ground late spring, early summer with the initial groundwork.
Okay, so of 2018.
Of 2018. But yeah, overall the process is going well. We're trying to balance a lot of different things in these designs. We know that we have issues with potential flooding. This plant's built right at the flood line, so we're going to have to do some flood prevention and protection measures. We're going to try and construct a new road to take the daily traffic for the plant out of the homeowners subdivision, route it out to Heidenreich. And then in between that, we're going to try and remove the existing chemical feed systems, replace those with more modern systems that have better capacities and better abilities to treat. We'll add filtration, a proper operations center, to house the staff that need to be here to run everything. We'll also be adding telemetry monitoring. We'll be adding a level of automation that will give the staff the ability to see when things potentially are starting to go wrong, even if there's nobody here.
And where's the money coming for the plant expansion? How are we paying for this?
Well, so one of the main ways that we pay for it is money out of the utility fund, and that's generally funded by things like impact fees and that sort of stuff.
And impact fees, so for folks who don't know, is when you start new construction, there's an impact fee, right, to have a connection
so
to the
as
city's wastewater system.
Yes, whether it's an individual or whether it's a developer putting in houses or what have you, they all pay an impact fee, correct. It's for every water meter, every wastewater meter. And so the monies that have been collected that are related to wastewater will be used to help fund this.
Okay.
We've also gotten a grant for some low impact development structures for the control center. So that grant's over, or quite nearly $200,000, slightly over.
Wow.
So yeah, we're really pleased about that.
And that'll be for a welcome building, right? A building where people can actually come in and.
It'll be for the offices, document retention, a small process lab, the operations center. So yeah, but we will also do public education there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My understanding is we could also have, for example, classes come out, have a little tour
That's
for
right.
Elementary or middle or high school students
right.
to see how things work out here. Okay, so I think we've covered all of the major issues, and we wanted people to understand where things are in the process of the plant expansion and how we're paying for it and what the need is for it. So Jason, I want to thank you for your time, for
Thanks,
coming
Kim.
out this morning, and we'll check in soon, everybody. Thanks.
Thank you.